'84, I was living in Reading in a place called Blagdon Road. I was living there, and I had Aileen and Navila at that stage, doing hair, of course, but was working a lot more at home really because they were so young. And I went on to have Stephenson there. And then when Stephenson was...
That's your oldest son, yeah?
That's the oldest of my sons. I have 4 children, so 2 girls, 2 boys. And then I moved from there to literally the other side of the park into a house on Hartland Road. And but I had Nathaniel. Nathaniel was born just a matter of months, just before I moved. And we lived there for around a period of 7-8 years. And then I decided that I'd obviously going through several things and different things in my life, and I'd become a single mother. And work was good, always had plenty of work. I'd become a mobile hairdresser at that stage, which I discussed, I think, on the programme, you know. And, but there are a lot of things that went on, and I just felt that I just felt in a rut in lots of ways, emotionally, mentally. And so I just did some crazy thing where I just decided to push some doors in my life, and I moved to West Ealing. I moved to West Ealing, and it was quite strange because I had a great support network, great friends, a very large clientele, mobile, you know, hairdressing, and you know things were good, but I just didn't feel stable in other ways. So I did that, and that was quite an adventure, quite an adventure. It's kind of hit me after about 2 weeks, and yeah, then I got an opportunity to get a salon, which is the salon that I still have on Basingstoke Road, which had living above it, separate from the shop, but you know, above the shop. And at this stage, you know, the children being teenage, Aileen already had my first granddaughter, and I was concerned. I was very concerned about the boys and that growing up in London, and the opportunity of having a salon. I was really ready for that. I mean, I had a very large client base, and it was nice, you know, just to be one place after being mobile. Get back into that salon life, you know, because it is good fun, a salon sort of environment. And so yeah, I got the salon. And
how long was that after the show stopped? You got your salon? Did you?
Well, the salon would have been in 1998. So the show was originally 74.
Because in 74 you were passionate about it.
Yeah, in 74 when they were filming me, I was really quite rebellious and disruptive at the time because I had a job and I was all ready to go. And they put the school leaving age up, so I had to stay, and all I ever really wanted to do and all I enjoyed doing was hair. So yeah, that just made I really kicked up my heels there, as you saw. I had my job that I had always at a salon called Dorothy's.
Yeah.
And so when I left school, eventually, legally, you know, the time I could, I went straight into that salon full time and did my apprenticeship there, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
In that time, while doing my apprenticeship there, I was quite fortunate because my boss used to send me off to private schools and things as well in London.
Yeah.
And then, as some people may know and some people don't know, my children are mixed heritage. So as I come to recognise that my children were going to be mixed heritage, I made it my business to then learn Afro-Caribbean hair as well, and therefore any hair, you know, fall into the in-between category.
I've always loved that billboard. Okay.
I still have the salon in Reading, but I currently live in North Wales.
Do you like it here?
I love it here.
Yeah.
I really do. Right time and the right place for me, definitely.
Well, is it something that you've always wanted to do? Is like,
I can't say actually, no, that I'd ever dreamt that I'd be going to live in North Wales. I mean, I'd kind
well,
of,
what brought you to North Wales?
a really strange situation. I was looking to move. I was looking at lots of different places I'd even lived as a child, even overseas. I've looked, at Brazil and Caribbean, but I came up here to come and, support my fiance actually in an event that he was running and so on and so forth. Funny thing is, I've always said I'd never live anywhere that is colder than where I was living at the time. And we came up because I'm actually raising, which probably will come out a bit further on in other documentaries, but I'm raising my grandchildren. And we came up to support it and loved it so much. I actually didn't even want to go back home. I just had no idea that, North Wales was as it is.
Wow.
I would want to live. And my fiance was living in North Wales, but we'd actually been discussing, and it wasn't my fiance at the time either, but we were actually discussing other areas where we might live, but then it just changed from me from that day. I just didn't want to live anywhere else. And so from there, just made that thought. That's why I found one of the comments quite comical when they asked why the interview in the
you're
car.
homeless or something, was it?
Why the interview in the car? And then somebody put up, well, perhaps she's homeless. Well, I wasn't homeless, but I was definitely in hindsight. I think I wished I'd moved here years ago, absolute years ago.
It's a beautiful place.
It's amazing.
So how often do you travel down to the salon? It's like 3.5 hours journey, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Something
yeah, it's a 3.5 hour drive. It gets easier now than it did initially. I think basically more because being so up in the air, trying to do things here and establish here as well as there. But I think like now, the house is almost complete. I know there's a garden to be done, but I think, really I can start sort of getting a little bit more balanced and establishing exactly how many times or how long I'm going to stay. And I'll always do it because in truth, I love my work. I've had these people around me, some of them my whole life, not my whole life, as in, but my whole working life. And we have great relationships, great rapport, and so I would certainly...
Salons are usually a community to themselves as well, aren't they, really?
It really is.
People come for advice and counselling and stuff.
But have you ever used to watch that programme on telly, The Desmonds, was it?
Yeah, barbershop.
Yeah, well, actually, all my clients and people that come in my salon, they always go, this is like a female Desmonds.
Well, it kind of reminds me of my childhood, because that's a bit what it was like.
Yeah, where we've been there so long, and the way it's quite open and we run and everybody gets in corporate, we even find clients make friends within the salon that they perhaps didn't know before and form relationships. So it's really nice. It's a nice environment.
Good.
Yeah. So I won't be leaving that for no near future. I was driving home, funny enough, the other day, and I was there looking around on my little loans and thinking, do you know, I can see me doing this when I'm 70.
You're lucky clients, eh?
Yeah. Or not, I don't
maybe
know.
not, I don't know.
Maybe not.
I think they'll say yes.
I was gonna say, they're going to say yes. Yeah.
From what I've met of them, they would.
Together, people together. But I like to be independent. I'd like to get all through as far as life as I can, doing it for myself. And then, I don't know, you feel sort of owned. I hate to have to turn around and say to somebody, oh, can I go so-and-so, or could I have so-and-so? It's just not me. And I personally believe if you're married, you do have to do that. You do rely... I see, I'm probably old-fashioned in how I look at marriage. Like my sister and that think you can be married, but you're still free to do different things. Personally, I don't. I'm very old-fashioned in the sense like my nan and granddad. If you were married, then the wife sits quiet and she does and listens and obeys that man, you see. So that is probably why I weren't married. But I don't say I'd never marry. But I don't know, but if I did, I think you'll find it's when my kids are gone and left me and I'm old. Now I couldn't marry because I've got them 2 kids and I don't think it's right to sort of try and impose anything onto them at all. So now I couldn't possibly do it.
She's a very independent young lady. Very independent, fiercely so. And she always wanted just the children, she didn't want the husband. I mean, they were incidental. The children were the real thing. I think she'd probably kill for them if it come to the push, you know.
No, I'm fed up of her turning around telling me what I am. She's always pushing things, babe. Push it a bit further. Anymore. She heard what I said, that was enough. You're not trying to tell me what to do. We'll do it again and just see what happens.
Calm down. Calm down.
She's always trying to tell me anyone who thinks she's my mother. She ain't going to tell me not once more, because her mouth's going to slip.
Alright.
Who brought you down? I bought her. I like that one your mum bought her. Oh, Jean's got this thing. It's a sort of vibrator. And you presses it and you put it on you. And it's good for dandruff, for scalp. It's really good. I touched it first. I think it's good. It's really nice.
Where do you use it?
On your body, anywhere. If you get pains in your legs, she puts this other end on. You press this button, you just rub it up and down your legs. It's really good.
She got apple then.
Right?
She got apple.
Celebrate Henry's 60th birthday. We've got another little surprise because I want to know, if you'd like to marry me. And if you do it, is that a no then? Yeah or no?
Well done. Congratulations. You're welcome.
So cute, isn't it, Nana?
Yeah, I love them.
I love birds. Is that Robin?
No, hey, I'm done.
Here you go. I love this one. You roll it first, then.
I'll have Ava, I think. Who's going to roll the yellow ball?
I did.
Big
Nana?
I'll have one go. What's this dip thing you talked about?
So basically, there's a dip in the ball. This is a yellow ball. So
You know that? You just go across to
because
that.
the yellow dots counts as the yellow ball.
Oh. Well, he's got a yellow ball. I'm not. Now, watch me. This will be you. Okay, all right. Thank you. All right then. Thank you.
For this a while.
Couple of balls. Let me go and get, because you've got yellow. Let me go down to Clef and get those balls. No, he's gone. Tayon's got it. Strong, too strong. Tayon got it. Right, shall I go down to the Clef?
Yeah.
You come in with me?
Oh, too strong.
You can put that when I've got mine.
Not this one.
Where are you going? Trespassing? What they were saying, like I was rude.
Yeah, two.
It's weird how they played this here. I thought it was end to end. I didn't realise.
No, you not.
So you see here how we're playing balls.
right?
The balls are
Yours
have
is
the
the
yellow ball, and you have to get it as close to the yellow ball as you can. Usually, professionals play it from end to end, but as we're kind of amateurs, we're playing it as we want and playing it from as far as we can roll the yellow ball.
Hit that or get as close to it as possible.
Yeah.
Simple. I can do that.
On the balls, they have a dent in it, and if you hold the dent, then when you roll the ball, if you hold it by where the dent is, it'll go and turn that way.
Okay.
And if you hold it where the dent isn't, it'll
Yeah.
go and roll that way.
Okay, cool. No, I know.
Booty call, you're something that is